no glasses. So I show up to this hazy summer night in Salina, Kansas, about 100 degrees outside. It looks foggy because it's so hazy and the humidity's so bad. I can't see nothing. Man, and so I'm like totally guessing. The first guy runs out, the ball's over the head. Man, I already rang it before he got there. Yeah, the ball's over the head. And that was like a calamity of errors. It was, I was fighting for my life going home. It was a one and done. I thought it was going to be an easy $50. And so I've always had great respect for officials, what a difficult job, it really is, and thankless job. The players, I wouldn't worry. It was the parents. They're a lot worse than the players ever could be. So we did the old switcheroo. I got behind the plate then after that. Naked gun. Got in the middle of the game, the guy's like, hey, let's go ahead and switch. I didn't know where to stand, nothing. I was like.
Give me beer goggles?
It was terrible, yeah. What are those?
Beer goggles?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
I'm just kidding.
Brent, you talked about, your defensive front. You've talked about the leaders they are and how they've handled things. Did you ever worry this year with all the hype on them that maybe they might get ahead of themselves a little bit and you'd have to kind of step in and bring them down to earth?
Maybe a little, but not. In 14, I really worried about that going into that year. Not that I just didn't know. With all the guys coming back, I think we had 8 seniors coming back that year. And but I didn't recruit all those guys in 14, and so I didn't know them as well on the front end. And so, having had a hand in recruiting them, most of these guys really felt. I mean, I knew their mamas, I knew exactly where they came from, and I just felt better, about who they were as people. And so, it doesn't mean I didn't, try to humble them and keep them grounded and all that. That's just kind of, our nature. But.
And this is I would imagine, this is the reason they came back for what you guys are playing for this week and maybe going forward.
I think so. I mean, I think that's part of all the reasons. I hate the finality of, national championship or bust. I don't ever, sleep in that bed, and I never try to promote that. And you're in a world that does try to promote that. There's just too fatalistic and too much finality in that. I think that's overlooking all the other things that are really, really good, that you experience through all of this.
When you do your job as well and you do your things how do you deal with that year in, year out, knowing that your name is going to pop up, you have a focus that you have to do with where you are?
Well, I mean, obviously, I've said, many times that I'm, very thankful and appreciative of what I have, and very aware of what I have, and I've never tried to leverage one situation for another ever. I would never try to prostitute myself. If I'm worthy of something, then let the powers that be decide. You want to be valued, you want to be appreciated. To me, I get more out of that than anything. And to me, I have it all here at Clemson. The success of our players and our team, our offense, Coach Sweeney, his leadership. The byproduct of that is, success for all of us. And so, that's part of, the profession that we live in. And, managing it's pretty simple to me. You do have representation that handles a lot of stuff, and you give them guidance about how to handle certain things. But I've always had a be here now mentality, and never tried to have multiple hats in the ring. So.
You didn't get the North Carolina job.
I didn't get it.
No, you
Did
didn't
somebody
I think they hired
get it?
Mac Brown.
Okay, good. He'll do awesome.
Speaking of that, though, a report came out today saying that Texas Tech, you talked with AD down there. Is any truth to that?
Kirby and I have, as everybody knows, we're college teammates and fellow linebackers, and are very, very good friends. And I talk to Kirby a lot, and I've talked to him recently, and but that's all I'll say. But I got a great job, and you know, I've got great loyalty and appreciation for the people that are responsible for me being here, with our players, Coach Sweeney, Dan Radakovich, you know, our administration, our fellow coaches. I would never compromise the integrity of my job, you know, for other opportunities, ever. And that's not who I am. And so, just so people understand, there's, and where I'm at right now, you know, my son Jake is here, and he's chasing a dream. I sold this dream to him. You know, my responsibility as a dad is to support it for as long as he wants to chase his dreams. And you know, who am I to be a hypocrite? And regardless of what opportunities are out there, that's how I look at it.
How much of an issue was being set Saturday night?
There's probably 4 or 5 plays in the second half